Hi, I'm Shannon Cyr, and I am the relationship coach for men. I'm glad you're here. So today we're going to talk about, what keeps you stuck. Oftentimes I talk to clients every day, right? And the biggest thing that I hear is, I'm just stuck. I don't know what to do next, right? I can't make a decision. I don't know if I can stay and make this any better. I don't know if my answer is to leave. And really, I'm just not sure what my next step is, right? And so there's many things that can keep you stuck and keep you from moving forward in your marriage, especially when you've been struggling for a while and you just no longer really know if there's anything you can do to make it better so you can stay, or if you finally need to leave the marriage and think about divorce. Most of what keeps us stuck or keeps us doing the same thing while not making any progress is fear. These fears are made up mostly of thoughts and beliefs that we have held for a long time, many of which we often don't even realize we have. So as soon as we start to really think about what to do, or we start thinking about making change, we find out really just how hard it can be to figure out really what the best next step is to do, especially when we think about leaving towards divorce. So you have to find your answer for your life and your marriage, but that's not easy. You already know this if you're here, and you're watching this, and you've probably been stuck in a place of indecision and uncertainty for a while. You may not know how to really be in your existing relationship, but you also don't know how to decide to leave it. So I want to share with you one of the common things that keeps us stuck and really unable to know what our best next step to take might be. So the first fear that really will keep you stuck is judgment. It's that fear that people will judge me, right? So we all have well-intentioned family and friends that they truly want to see us happy and really want to be there for us, but they also want to feel comfortable and feel okay, right? And so let me explain that a little bit. See, change makes people uneasy. It brings up all kinds of fears and thoughts that may or may not actually be true. So when we confide in someone about our marriage and struggles that we are facing, it's going to make them feel uncomfortable. Not because of us or because of our marriage, but because of all the thoughts and beliefs that they have about their own lives, because of their own fears, and because of all the thoughts and beliefs that they have around relationships and marriage. So they may have a fear about how it will impact you, of course, right? Because they want you to be okay. And then they may also have a fear about how it will impact them. They're going to probably worry about what other people are going to think for you, right? They'll have a fear about what they would do if they were in the same situation. It will bring up their fears, and it'll also bring up their own judgments. They will give you their opinion and advice based upon these fears and judgments. So what they really are doing is telling you their story, because that's all they have. They have their ideas, their expectations, their experiences, and their own judgments. And this is what they draw upon when you start to share your struggle. All they can really do is tell you what they think in their own perspective. And this judgment, it certainly can keep you stuck, right? It can keep you weighing the options and not really knowing what to do next. But your own judgment about yourself can really keep you paralyzed as well. So, maybe there was a time when you had thoughts about someone else's marriage and you judged them for it. Maybe you thought, well, he's just a bad guy, or he must have had an affair or something like that. He didn't really try hard enough to fix it. They didn't go to counseling. They obviously don't care about each other. So you judge them, and you judge them for choosing divorce. So now, when you think about ending your own marriage, or you're uncertain about what the next step is for yourself, you start to think through. Maybe you think that people are going to decide, if I leave, they're going to think I'm a bad guy. They're probably going to think I had an affair. They're going to think I didn't try hard enough. They're going to think something bad must have happened, right? So you have those same judgments of your own. So this time, they're against you, judging yourself. And the thing is that we can't really know what goes on inside anyone else's relationship. Just as you didn't know the whole story or both sides of the story when you were the one doing the judging, no one else knows the whole story about you and your marriage. You didn't know what it was like day to day for them, and no one knows what it's like day to day for you. This applies to anyone else who's not married. So all those other people that you're concerned about, they are not in your marriage. They don't know what you have tried. They don't know what you've done. They don't know what you're doing. You are the only one who knows. And really, you are the only one whose opinion is valid. You have to drop your own judgments in order to find out your answer for your life and realize that other people's opinions are just their story and their perspective. They are only showing you their fears and uncertainty when they start to feel uncomfortable. So if you want to find out how to move past judgment and find your answer for your life and your marriage, I invite you to schedule a complimentary exploratory session with me. Let's see if we are a good fit to work together. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel by clicking the red bell at the top. I come out with new content every week. All my best.